all about that bass, about that bass.
How dare you? We just had a conversation about Meghan Trainor, not 1 second before we pressed record, and how
I just
Dante
want people
really
to
looks
know
to her as a music influence.
What's in your library? I want people to know.
Mine?
Yes, because you started singing. You said something was bass, and then you said
all about that. You know, I've never taken to Meghan Trainor.
no treble, which is a word
shade.
that no one really knows what treble means. You probably do.
It's like the high notes.
But when you adjust the treble, so treble is the high and bass is the low?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, who adjusts the high notes? I mean, I guess a real musician.
Dante might know. He's a real musician.
Oh, I don't think so.
He is.
Really? What does he play? Bass?
He's a Spotify and everything. He does it all.
Oh, that's enough. That's plenty.
You know what?
That doesn't fit on the grain of rice. That doesn't fit on the grain of rice.
I would, for one, like to I've heard his music. It's really good. I, for one, would like to welcome Dante back into the Carriage House. He has been gone, but not forgotten for a month. I thought he was on suspension or that he had gotten into some kind of trouble, but it turns out he was working.
I heard what you said.
Who, Dante?
Talking behind my back.
Right in front of it. Nothing behind your back.
No, but I've always been an ally of Dante. So did you hear what I said? Are you talking to Ronna?
It was a betrayal.
Are you talking to Ronna?
Of who, by who, Dante? And also
Ronna can't betray me because
more than 20 words.
The lines have been clear from the beginning.
More than 20. Oh, so he's not worried about me. He doesn't care what I say. It's you.
You know, it was the heat of the moment, Dante. It was the heat of the moment.
It was the heat
you're a very fair weather friend. You know that?
Me?
Oh, that is true.
Go with whoever.
No, Bryan for sure is a fan.
I like you until I don't.
That way, you know.
Oh, no. If somebody says something terrible about you and you're a good friend of Bryan's, and someone says something terrible about you in front of him, he will just nod and
that is not true.
You would never say, I'm going to have to stop you right there.
No,
you
what
would
I'll say
never
is,
say.
What I say is, I've never had that kind of experience with her.
Or you would say, is this a 6 or a 7 layer dip? I can't find the beans in here. And they go running towards the bathroom.
Dante, I want to apologize for anything that came out of my mouth under peer pressure.
Is that really your code? I've never had that kind of experience with her.
I'm kidding. I was doing that to make it seem like I said that a lot.
But that would be a very smart thing to say because it just shuts people down.
Yeah. No, but I've had that with like a friend talking about a friend being like, aren't they an asshole? And I'm like, I've never had that experience.
Have you ever had to defend me?
No, I'll tell you what I always have to do with you. Is she really like that? As if you are Sally Field in Soap Dish, as if you are Angelina Jolie. It's always that. It's like, well, what's she really like? As if honestly,
Angelina Jolie is definitely really like that.
It's the kind of questions my grandmother would have for like Joan Crawford. Do you know what I mean? Oh, is she really like that? What's Greta Garbo really like? That's what we're dealing with.
Did you know that Greta Garbo used to, if I'm to believe what I read, which really I should stop doing that immediately.
Yeah, I don't.
Used to just walk the streets of New York. Would wake up every day and just take a 12-mile walk.
And you know that when she was walking in Manhattan,
would trains of people start forming behind her?
One of her benefactors would just ride next to her in this rich old man who drove a Rolls Royce.
What?
Would just ride next to her as she walked.
To make sure just to make sure she was safe, or she needed something like a bite
she needed
of fruit.
to hop in the car for any reason. Yeah, he would just ride the entire, just at the same pace as her.
So he wouldn't send his driver; he would be in the car.
No, he would do it.
Who is? I need to know who that was.
Like a Billy Wilder comedy. Yeah,
I think Barry Diller would do that for Dion von Furstenberg.
Who wouldn't do that for her?
Yeah,
she's ageless.
Great! I have an update. David Geffen and his husband have settled.
What do you think the settlement is? If David Geffen settled, it was a low settlement.
What do you mean by that?
I just mean like,
I'm curious.
David Geffen was pretty severe in like being like, this guy doesn't deserve a thing. So I would think if they're settling, it kind of means like, oh, I didn't have to give him that much.
Oh yeah, I think whatever they said he wants $10 million, and he said,
right.
Here's a suitcase full of cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I carry that in my wallet.
You don't even have to go to the bank. Good luck.
Exactly.
Yeah. You need to go to the bank, but it's on Long Island. And you'll have to try to cash this check. But you have to go off.
God, how dare
People are still so up in arms about that. I can't even tell you.
I thought it was fresh as hell.
People are so, and somebody else said, your bank has to. I don't understand any of this. I'd like an update from her, though, because I do think my shtetl was right about that. There was something somewhat, let's see what you do. What's it called when you have like a staring contest? Who blinks first?
Right.
Yes, it was something a bit fraudulent and staring contest about the gift from the friend. Like I sort of
I think you're right about that. You kind of changed my mind about that.
Yeah.
Ronna, speaking of blinking, who's blinking first? You know what I watched on the way from New York to LA?
Oh, did you watch that documentary about the woman and the kids?
No. I know all about that documentary.
But it's supposed to be incredible.
Someone said don't watch it at night. And I'm like, what am I going to do? Spend like my Wednesday afternoon watching that movie?
I'm afraid to watch, but I know I have to.
I want to see it too. I do.
What did you watch?
An oldie, but such a goodie. Truly one of my favorite movies.
How to Meet a Guy in 10 Days. Is that what it was called?
It was in fact was Sahara with Matthew McConaughey. No, it was not.
Oh, okay, what is Sahara? They probably shot that in Albuquerque.
Truly. Goodfellas.
Really?
I love
that
movie.
shot. Well, by the way, was this before or after the NBA scandal broke? Or were you just inspired to watch a mobster movie?
No, this was before the NBA.
Isn't that prescient?
Scandal broke. I don't know what it was.
That's a real old-fashioned scandal. That is an old-fashioned. Have you read anything about it?
Only that 30 players plus coaches plus it was a betting thing, right? And they were sort of making it to where they would win. I mean, they were like fudging. They were cheating essentially, right?
No, of course they would.
Can you imagine, Ronna, that scandal and the Louvre within a week of each other?
There's two parts to this scandal, as I understand it. And by the way, there's a strange crossover, and I wonder if this person is still a listener. There was a guy who was a listener of our show, and he wrote a letter. I can't remember. He gave us his Instagram. This would have been in like the first few months of this show.
Okay.
And so that led us to go onto his Instagram page. And for some reason, a fan of this show also had a picture of himself with Chauncey Billups, who was the coach. He was then the coach, I think, of UNC. Tony, you can fact check me. And so now we'll know how long it really was ago. So maybe
no one in our audience knows what the hell you're talking about.
Well, maybe he played at UNC. Anyway, maybe the photo was just taken at UNC. But Chauncey Billups, they all know what I'm talking about now because, first of all, if this guy's still a fan, I want him to write in.
Okay.
I will personally deliver a fortune cookie to his home.
Wow.
I won't. But it was going to be a fortune cookie, not one of the giant ones, just a little one from a Chinese restaurant around the corner. But in any event,
how generous.
Here's how the scandal worked. Two-pronged. On the one side, it was insider trading, basically. And again, by the way, nobody really knows what happened here because why does Kash Patel care? So there's something going on here. There has to be an element of vindictiveness to this scandal because Kash Patel is not in any way played for Colorado. Kash Patel is not in any way in pursuit of justice. Okay.
Wait, sorry, Kash Patel is in on this?
Kash Patel's the head of the FBI, sweetheart.
No, I know who he is, but
so the FBI
I knew that. But you're saying he's in on this
for 4 years on this case, so I guess they just let it go.
Okay.
I mean, let the case kept going once Kash Patel. I mean, please let's not give Kash Patel any credit for anything other than probably wearing the same shirt 2 days in a row.
Right.
I mean, he stinks and that his laundry is...
I don't know that.
Everything's off a laundry pile with him. There's no question that he doesn't have a housekeeper. And if he does, she comes once a month. That's what I want to say about
that's
Kash
everyone
Patel.
in government right now, Ronna.
He's the head of the FBI.
I know.
He's a grown-up.
They all are supposed to be, Ronna. Look, you think Trump's clean every day?
7 years old. Gosh, I don't want to think about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen. No, because, they say he has a terrible odor of Trump because he wears diapers.
Right.
Yeah, but anyway.
So please, let's talk about this whole administration and its appointees reeking.
And then we have to have a moment for the East Wing because I want to talk about that. But
why?
I honestly have been deeply depressed over it because I have been to the East Wing. I've spent 2 beautiful days at the East Wing, and that was where I met Sonny and Bo Obama. when they were rolling up the carpets.
The Obama's dogs.
Sonny and Bo and I had a cuddle fest on the floor together as they were rolling up the carpets.
Babies. They were cute.
Event, it was a two-pronged
It was Biden's
scandal.
German Shepherd that was the problem. Biting
Duke,
everybody.
Wasn't that his name? Saj or Duke?
I have no idea.
In any
Captain?
event,
I don't know.
My captain.
General?
One side of it was players were using quote unquote insider trading. So basically they knew things that other people didn't know. And they would say to the bookie, so-and-so's got a twisted ankle, but Major and Champ were the names of Biden's dogs.
Oh, Major was the problem, I think, though, right?
And Commander. But who was the Commander? That's a boring name for the president's dog.
Why were they naming those dogs
Commander-in-Chief? Who cares?
Okay.
Oh, Jill. She had a cat, too.
She did? What was the cat's
name? In the
name?
White House. Commander was the biter.
Oh, Commander was the biter. Okay.
So one was they would say, so-and-so is going to be out with an ankle this weekend, so bet on this game. That was the first thing. They were sharing sort of insider proprietary. Willow was the cat.
I don't like that much better, to be honest.
No, I'm saying these people are not creative, but that doesn't surprise me.
Willow? I've never seen a sad cat.
No. You've never seen a sad cat?
No, I've seen, they look
all
curious.
Cats are sad.
No, they're not. They're angry.
They're mad and a little
They're
sad.
jaded. They're jaded.
And they're depressed. All cats are depressed.
They're seeking revenge.
Well, they've been captured.
Yeah.
They're hostages. And they're the worst kind because they're the kind of hostages whose captors
want to kill you for
tell
it.
them every day, I'm going to marry you and make you my wife every day.
You're right. Poor cats.
Mom, I love you. I'm going to make you my wife. I love you. I couldn't live without you. And the cat just says, as soon as you go to bed, I'm going to sit on your face and scratch your eyes out. How does that sound?
In Turkey, all the wild cats sit. For some reason, the top of the turnstiles on the metro in Istanbul is really comfortable, so it looks like they're the ones taking the tokens. They all sit. They all sit in the space between the turnstiles, and it looks like
the street cats of Istanbul are very famous.
Yeah,
and in fact, in my dear friend Levin Akeen's movie,
gorgeous movie,
Crossing, the cats.
Everyone should see that movie.
The other half of the scandal was an old-fashioned bankrolled by the mafia. They were having and I can't wait to find out who was at these games because it was like that movie that Jeremy Strong was in with Jessica Chastain when she was playing
Good Golly, Miss Molly.
Card Shock, Molly Malone or something like that. What was it called? Remember that?
I do Molly's Game or Molly's Table.
Game,
Molly's something game. Like that.
So it was that kind of a thing where, or Michael Clayton, one of my favorite, maybe my favorite, between that and The American, two of my favorite George Clinton. That, The American, and Out of Sight. Maybe
Michael
my
Clayton
three
for me is
favorite.
all about Tilda collapsing at the end of that movie
incredible.
to her knees.
Maybe she never had a better performance than in that movie as well.
She's incredible in that.
Oh, when she lays out her clothes on the hotel bed. Puts on her
she's
tights.
sweating. You remember she's sweating in the bathroom.
Puts on her tights and stands. She stands like that.
Like bow-legged. Yeah.
Like in first position. She stands.
Yeah. She almost curtsies.
Like a good
mirror.
girl. Yeah. In any event, it's a great movie, Michael Clayton.
It's a great
People
movie.
haven't seen it. It is. There isn't a thing wrong with that movie.
It's a great movie. And Tilda's to say, listen, if you don't think you're going to like it and you happen to be a gay person, just Tilda Swinton will send you to the edge.
And Tom, what's his name? Incredible of it. Yeah. R.I.P.
He's fabulous in it.
In any event, there's a poker game in that movie too. So it was one of these
New
York. The horse. That's the first thing I was thinking of.
I know. It's a pretty scene.
The horse is unbelievable.
Yeah.
But the horses in Foxcatcher are still the best horses that ever acted on screen.
Those were good.
Good news is we don't have a guest today, in case people were wondering, boy, are they going to get to it?
No, this is sports talk with Ronna and Bryan.
It's sports talk with Ronna and Bryan.
Sports talk with your hosts.
Hey, Tony, can you get us a glass of water, please? I got to wet my whistle if I'm going to finish this one.
Then we can press all these buttons. Zoink. Let's just be that kind
Zoink.
of. Exactly.
Bop, bop. That is not the clip for this week, by the way. So just easy showtime. So in any event, the second one was an old-fashioned mafia scheme. By the way, I was just wondering the other day if the mafia families were still active.
By the way, when I was watching Goodfellas, I was like, Is this still a thing
I
at
was
all?
just wondering if there was still a place for them.
And the
in
last
New
time I
York.
saw the word mafia was today with this scandal.
So they had all kinds of crazy things. I can't even really understand, but the one that you can really understand is they had a table that had an X-ray machine inside of it so that it could read all of your cards from underneath the table.
They think of everything.
They had contact lenses that I can't remember what they did, but they somehow told you what the person's hand was. The card counter, those machines,
Yeah.
was rigged to read all the cards, then send all the information to the cloud. And
Betting isn't honest anymore.
And then somehow send that information. And the other thing was the people that were playing in the game, everybody thought they were like undercover bettors. So everybody thought they were in a legit game. These Wall Street bozos. I can't wait to hear who these dopes are that were playing 50 grand a hand or whatever,
Right.
They all, because that's coming out. That's the new Epstein list, by the way.
By the way, it doesn't matter. Prosecute them all you want. They'll all be released. I mean, they're all going to be totally exonerated
What are you going to really
Trump.
get them for? Oh no, they were betting.
Right.
But Tobey Maguire went down. He was never the same.
He's on this list?
No, he was in Molly's game. That's who
certainly
Michael
was.
Cera was playing Tobey Maguire. The schmucky
That's right.
young Hollywood star.
Yes. Oh, remember all those guys were in that.
Kate Arthur is either loving every minute of this conversation or has turned us off.
She'll never turn us off.
Richard's enjoying it. He'd like to interject on every stumble I've had.
Richard Lawson.
When I said Tom, he's like, Wilkinson, Ronna. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
We've got not one, not two, but 3 follow-ups today. Oh, also they said that they had stolen over $7 million. What are you talking about? Probably in one night.
Yeah.
I can't wait till those numbers come out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still upset about the Louvre. And the thing I wanted to say about the East
Me
Wing.
too. And you want to know what else? They're never going to solve it. I don't think they ever get to the bottom of anything over there.
Oh, no, they've got to have a coffee and a cigarette and think about it.
I know. Remember, did they ever find Kim Kardashian? Wasn't that in Paris? Did they ever find that?
They did.
Oh, they caught those people?
Yeah, they did. The only thing
then maybe they'll get to the bottom.
You really need to know about the French police is if you watch the TV show Lupin.
Yes, I've seen it, of course.
It is one of the most bumbling shows that you could ever imagine. He's the great master. Maybe Lupin took them. It hadn't occurred to me. It's really a plot out of Lupin.
That would be a Lupin storyline.
And this is how he did it. He would wear the high-vis vest.
Yeah.
The gilet jaune.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing that no one's really talking about is no one's going to bother anybody in a gilet jaune because of the gilet jaune movement. Remember the yellow vests? They would just sit in the middle of the island around that town and scream at Macron because they, were only getting 7 baguettes a week for free instead of 12 or whatever it was.
We're living in the wrong country.
Well, I mean, I can't even. I don't know where you're supposed to live. That's the only problem.
I don't think there's anywhere you can really live these days.
And I think everyone else thinks we're still living in the right country. And I find that disturbing.
It's all
everyone
disturbing.
Except maybe the Swedes, because what do they care?
I really do want to move to Ireland, and not just because Dante was just there.
Ew, what do you want to do that for?
Excuse me, Ronna.
You'll never have a decent meal again.
That's true.
Everything will come out cold or flavorless. Yeah.
It's true, but it's so beautiful. Do you want to know something?
Beautiful.
I've never been.
You want to know something? I've only been once. I was there for 2 days.
I'm dying to go.
An incredible. But you want to move?
They have a north to south walk. I would love to go.
When you want to take it, we'll do it together.
Whenever you want.
Next Thursday?
Can't do that. I am redoing my kitchen.
Oh, okay. What do you mean?
What do you
mean you're redoing your kitchen? It's happening?
Well, I am. It's all in motion.
I thought you meant it was happening next Thursday.
The subs come next week. You're saying
you don't want to, the subcontractors?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're going to do the drywall and this and that, and the plumbing and all those things.
I guess so.
I was at the White House
I think they're just coming
party.
to look at it, and then from there.
I was at the White House Hanukkah party, and I had a dear friend who's still a dear friend named Trent Bauserman, who worked in the East Wing. His office was in the East Wing.
Under Obama.
Correct.
Yeah.
And the East Wing was also traditionally the domain of the First Lady, which is another thing no one's talking about. Trump, I'm certain, said, well, Melania's not here anyway. Who cares? No one is using that room.
Right.
In Trump's mind. Why he couldn't just add it on to the outside, I don't know.
Who cares? I don't know what.
But also,
honestly, it's just gross. It's disrespectful. It's shocking. It's nasty.
We have crossed so many there were all of these social contracts that people agreed to. One of them is supposed to be that the White House is a museum. You're working in a museum. It is
a
yours
living
for
museum.
The time that you were there. It's a living museum. And there are a few things you get to do. You get to redo the Oval Office. You get to redo your quarters. But you can't, for instance, redo the Lincoln bedroom.
Right, of course.
Or can you? And that guy literally brought a bulldozer in.
Yeah.
He didn't ask for planning permission. He
paving over the Rose Garden. I mean, he's nuts.
And then he's suing the government for the exact amount that it will cost the ballroom that he keeps saying that he's paying for. And the people that have to approve the settlement are his former personal attorneys who brought the original suits against the government.
Do you think they're going to approve it?
Gosh, I don't know. But the idea that they couldn't recuse them, that they don't have to recuse themselves.
I can't believe you're surprised by any of this.
Well, it's like there's all these things that no one ever thought of. There were all these
I know.
gates that are missing in the Constitution.
So, or things that seem unthinkable.
Well, you wouldn't do that.
If there's a loophole to go through, they'll find it.
Crazy.
It's like that movie. It's like that movie.
He is mad. By the way, we're also, what I really, 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 really want, and I wonder if it's necessary. I hope it is. I really want an autopsy of him when he dies because I want to know if he had CTE or dementia. I mean, this is the madness of King George. That's what this is.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Which is, excuse me, how this country
also
was
very
formed in the
powerful
first
person,
place.
of course.
Yeah. Okay. So we have nothing but follow-up after follow-up today.
That's right.
And then we have hopefully some bangers.
Saying
that.
Ask Miley Cyrus.
Oh, she was on the cover of French Vogue, as though anyone cares.
She cut her hair.
Miley.
And I think she's coming out with new music.
Miley Cyrus.
That's right.
What do you think they call her?
Miley. Yeah.
Okay. You want to read a couple of bangers?
Sure, Ronna.
Okay.
Let's see here. Oh, the Spooky Key's coming soon, by the way.
Oh, gosh.
I know. Very
it really is.
Scrumptious, rummy delight. Costumes encouraged to celebrate All Souls Day and Halloween weekend. That'll happen Sunday.
What's All Souls Day? Do you know?
Yeah, isn't it after? Well, I know All Saints Day.
Okay.
But isn't All Souls Day? I mean, that was the original thing about Halloween was you had to be prepared for the souls to come back.
They're going to come back. So that's Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah. No, Dia de los Muertos, I think, is when you're honoring dead people in your life. Like, in other words, the people that
the
you
souls,
know who passed
all the
away.
souls that walk the earth are coming back on that day.
I believe so.
Okay. Tony really wants to tell us. Go ahead, Tony.
Go ahead, Tony.
Actually, All Souls Day, also called the commemoration of all the faithful departed.
Oh, faithful.
Yes. Is a day of prayer and remembrance for the faithful departed observed by Christians on the 2nd of November.
Okay, well, so this is a Christian holiday? Oh, I'm so thrilled.
No wonder
I finally get a voice. I finally get a voice on this show.
No wonder we're having a party on that day.
I finally get a voice on this show.
Spooky Key will be November 2nd. And I will say the drinks, I don't know whether people have received the bottles yet, but they're so cute.
The bottles of rum?
The bottles. They are rum, actually.
Yeah, I know.
88 bottles of beer on the wall. 88 bottles of beer. By the way, if anyone wants to turn this off and start over next week, they're very welcome to. If they've had enough of this, they're very welcome to.
I couldn't agree more.
So that's going to be the Spooky Key is going to be on November 2nd. Tony, somebody either DM'd us or wrote to us in a snit today because they didn't receive the email knowing when it was going to be. So if you haven't done that, please do it.
Also, please come join us on the Patreon. There's no better time to do it with Ronica coming up so soon. You can also discuss the free feed episode with fellow patrons and, of course, add free feed episodes. And the Shades of Vanilla newsletter is doing something a little different this time. The newsletter is, of course, available to all Private Reserve members, but this month includes a video feature, our annual Halloween candy review.
All right, darling.
We also have a few comments, actually. We haven't done a comment in a minute.
Oh, it's Kathy Danby.
Kathy Danby says this episode with Garrod is going up there with the Jeff Hiller episode as my recommendation for new listeners.
Oh.
What a joy to spend that 90 minutes with Ronna and the Fruitcast friends.
Fruitcast. She's trying to get it in there. We'll take it into consideration.
Kate Steinberg says, I have to agree. I think the world is in too much turmoil for us to handle the tectonic shift that Ronna changing glasses would be. Honestly, Ronna, she has a point. You changing glasses in this environment that we're in right now in this country is too much to bear.
I need to live my own life, you know?
I don't think people even watch new shows anymore because they just need all the oldies but goodies back in their life.
I do think that's why you watched Goodfellas today, because you knew it was going to be good and that it wasn't going to give you the spilkies.
Exactly. And it was going to be a beautiful filmmaking experience with excellent performances and, you know, some laughs too, let's be honest. Karen. Remember when Karen, remember when she's buzzing?
Yeah. When she has to flush all the Coke, she goes insane.
And she goes insane. And then when she goes over to his girlfriend's house, like Janice's house, and she's buzzing all the bother. You have a whore living in your building.
Prostitution whore.
Total prostitution whore.
Julia in Carolina said, I couldn't agree more. It reminded me of the story my dad tells about when he shaved off his mustache, and my brother, who was 3 years old at the time, saw my dad's new look and started crying and yelling that there was a stranger in the house.
Very disconcerting. I would also like to remind people, if I may, that I do have one more LA show coming up November 3rd. I think there's only like 20 tickets left. By this point, there might be fewer. At the Elysian Theater.
Terrific.
You can go to bryansafi.com.
Yes.
Or this is my Edinburgh show, the last time I'm doing it in LA. Or you can go to my
Before
Instagram.
the special tapes.
Before the special tapes.
Yeah,
that's right.
What I like to say.
Thanks, Ronna. Now, Ronna, we do have many follows up.
Okay, let's do a follows up.
We got a follow-up, Ronna, from the leg sleeve letter writer with this past episode with Garrod about, remember the person who wanted to get, or someone wants to get a tattoo. Someone's boyfriend wants to get, or girlfriend, you know what?
Everyone can go
right
happened?
to hell. Yeah.
Some old dog.
Yeah.
Who dates
is with a young dog.
Who dates young pups.
Yeah.
And started the letter by telling us he was madly in love with his new
Nothing
boyfriend.
can break them.
Unbreakable.
Yeah.
Kimmy Schmidt.
Yeah.
We haven't had her on in a while. I do hope we should have her on.
She was great.
Yeah,
like
Ellie.
her.
Let's reach out to Ellie.
Yeah.
They're unbreakable. They're unflappable. They're all the ables. Except for this teeny tiny little thing where his boyfriend, who's so young, which Garrod, I laughed the next day. I was walking with Steve, and I laughed to myself, and Steve said, what are you laughing about?
Okay.
And I was laughing when Garrod said, I can't remember the exact quote, but he basically said, I'm too exhausted. The idea that this guy has a boyfriend, that a topic of conversation between them is a leg sleeve, I'm already out. I'm so exhausted. But just think about that they're talking, that's one of the topics in their house. Not, are we buying a house in the Cotswolds? Okay.
Right.
But am I getting
this leg sleeve is really
tattoo?
important to me. Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
And so if it's important to you, it's important to me, Bryan, because whatever is important to you is important to me.
Listen, as long as we're communicating about it.
They haven't even reached the point yet where they say, not everything that's important to you needs to be important to me.
Right.
Yeah, that's okay. Talk to your other friends
the
about it.
rule I have with my clients is I will tell you when it's really important to me. I will tell you when it's like, hey, I actually really would love for you to come to this one. Otherwise, I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love for you to join me, but like, it's okay if you don't.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll remember it, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Will
I remember it?
So in any event, the big hot issue in the house is, not the midterm elections, but this leg sleeve. And so
Oh, boy,
he was
I
going
am
to get
excited.
it, but he's been flirting with the tattoo artist who's straight. But then the straight tattoo artist sent his boyfriend a dick pic and also invited him for drinks. And also they both, this is the grossest part, they both enjoyed the dick pic together or apart. I don't know.
That was,
By
frankly,
the way, we
I
didn't
don't mean
really
to
get
sound.
into that enough.
That was, everyone writes their own rules in their relationship. I could have vomited when I heard that.
In any event,
I'm kidding.
he's worried about the boyfriend being cheating, basically.
While this guy's giving the tattoo.
The unbreakable bond between these lovers, he's
This
worried
beautiful thing.
could possibly be shaken by the fact that he has to receive this tattoo naked.
From a straight but gay Beatty, it sounds like.
Well, he's more than gay,
Tattoo
Beatty. He
artist.
invited the guy to go for drinks.
That's true, but maybe just as friends.
Why are we calling him straight? He sent him a dick pic as friends, Bryan.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
He wants
Beatty. He's at least baiting him.
They used to call it what? Dabbling in the lady pond. I don't know what they call it when men dabble in the men's pond. I think they just call it like, oh man, I had one too many.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just needed to get wet. I don't care where it comes from. Yeah.
In any event.
Oh, I was asleep the whole time. What happened? Oh.
You squint. I like the squint you do when you do I like that your dazzling bedroom eyes become squinters when you're straight. Yeah, when you do a straight bird
no,
stage.
really? Oh, I don't remember it. Yeah.
In any event.
Must be nice.
That's how I remember the story. And also we did have a tattoo artist write in who said, look, basically this is an unregulated business. So it's just like anything else. If you don't have any class, you don't have any class. but there are some occasions on which you're doing a piece of art that does require a person to be naked in certain ways.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, 1% chance that the guy has to do it this way. Because of the angles, of like trying to get the picture done or whatever.
Just doesn't really have much to do with it, but someone was supposed to pick something up from my place today at 10:45. And at 11:05, they texted me, hey, I'm not going to make it by 10:45.
Oh,
and I go,
thanks for the heads up.
Thanks. Yeah. Okay, got it. When do you think you can make it? I'm not really sure. Can you map it? Oh, good idea.
Was it a delivery place?
No, it was someone who had to pick up my key for something. Honestly, it's already
an actual friend?
No, not really a friend.
Oh.
No, nothing like that.
Map
Nothing
it?
tawdry. No,
No,
what?
no. I just can't believe that this
Someone for
person
my
was
kitchen
that
thing.
irresponsible. But
Yes.
anyway, okay. We'll cut
Okay.
that part. Too boring. Okay, read this.
Ronna and Bryan, you can't imagine how excited I was to hear you read my question and how thrilling it was to hear Ronna sell it in advance with a shriek of shock about how scandalous it was.
I'm looking at the pile of Halloween candy we're going to try after this for the newsletter.
You're already sick?
No, I'm really well. It doesn't.
Oh,
look
you're motivated. You're
Great
excited.
to me, but I'm sort of I'm feeling snacky.
Yeah, good.
But I don't want to open it.
It'll be it's perfect timing.
Yeah, perfect dinner. A perfect dinner.
Oh yeah, just get a knife and a fork and get into those Kit Kats and Skittles. Oh, I can't imagine a better combo. To clarify some things, my boyfriend and I are not in an open relationship. We just look at dick pics together and also whatever. And neither of us is interested in it. Not judging others. It's just not what we want for ourselves. Also, I'm 51 and he's 33. I've always been attracted.
Okay.
I've always been attracted to guys in their 20s and 30s. Why? Starting when I became
What's so great about them?
Yeah.
When they're hard buns.
I've never heard of someone being attracted
They're
to guys
buns
in
of
their
steels. Yeah, I've never heard of anybody being attracted to anybody in their 20s.
I've always been attracted to guys in their 20s and 30s, starting when I became aware of sexual attraction at all. Perhaps my target demo should have changed along with my own demo, but it hasn't. My boyfriend has always been with older guys. You know what? You could just stop all this by saying you're a man who likes younger models.
Age.
That goes beyond sexual orientation.
I keep getting older and they stay the same
age. Yeah. You're Matthew McConaughey in Dazed and Confused.
Gosh.
His last...
Do you put your dogs down when they turn 6?
Right. My boyfriend has always been with older guys. His last boyfriend was older than I am. So we are very aware.
Could anyone be that old?
So we are very aware of the potential pitfalls of May, December. Ronna, right near the end of the answer, you hit the nail on the head. And it was like you turned on a cartoon light bulb above my head. My last serious relationship where we both, quote, knew we had found the one and that we were going to be together forever, suddenly and immediately imploded when I had the gall to ask to talk about a boundary. It wasn't going to be possible for us to discuss how I was feeling because that guy, let's call him John because that was his name, wouldn't even acknowledge that I was having a feeling. I'm completely over John. Obviously, he was a jerk in sheep's clothing. But having something that felt so perfect blow up so suddenly, we were on vacation in New Orleans, has obviously given me some fun new trauma to contend with. I am sorry about that. I think maybe I am irrationally afraid of losing my new boyfriend.
So what's going to happen here, Guy? Let us know.
I want to know, the follow-up I wanted was, did you tell your boyfriend, like, I want to be there when you're getting it, or this makes me uncomfortable?
This is an email that says, light bulb, I realized I was afraid to have a conversation, and thank you so much.
Am?
You told me, you really read the situation. My point is, no duh, okay?
Yeah.
We told you were afraid to have the conversation. Where's the goddamn conversation?
You shouldn't be afraid. You should stand up for yourself.
No,
also,
you
it's sexy for someone.
Follow up till you have a follow up.
Wow.
Naomi, addendum.
I love Naomi.
You know? Naomi texted me the other day, her message. I've been a little bit caught up in my own drama.
What's the drama?
Oh, gosh. I can't.
Is it about that ring you showed me earlier?
It wouldn't be appropriate of me to tell you my drama when you're just doing your little tiny kitchen over. Hello?
Thanks, Ronna.
I'm just protecting you, sweetheart. That's the kind of friend I am.
Well, I just want everyone to know that Ronna woke up in a hotel room with makeup all over the receiver.
There was so many things that happened to me in this room. I mean, I texted Bryan last night and I said, I just need you to know that there was makeup. I didn't wake up.
It was the first genuine laugh I've had in a full week.
There is makeup.
All I pictured was Miss Piggy on the phone.
Well, Miss Piggy didn't wear that much foundation. And the other good laugh I gave you was I said, I'm going to go down to the lobby and have a couple of bacon wrapped shrimp and call it a night.
So Texas. I loved it. I would have been down there with you.
Well, maybe you will be. We'll see.
Maybe.
Okay. Shall I read this next one? Because we're never ever going to get to a question at this rate.
That's okay.
Dear Ronna, Bryan, and scrumptious guest, Matt Jones.
Oh my gosh. I gotta tell everyone. My ears are still not over that.
Oh, the 2 peppermint patties?
The 2 peppermint patties. I loved it.
Dueling patties.
Yeah.
My heart skipped a beat when I saw the title of the free feed, episode 271, The Dark Side of Tenure. Thank you for reading my letter, and apologies to you all and Naomi for the length. Come to think of it now, you work at an academic institution. You owe Naomi an apology in writing.
Oh, it's this guy?
It's this gal, the one who...
oh, never mind. I was thinking of
that jerk.
Else. The mediation.
Thank you for reading my letter, and apologies to you all and to Naomi. Naomi should get a letter in writing. Excuse me. You're an academic. You should never have written such a long letter. What would you have done if a student did that? Believe it or not, that was edited way down from the first draft! ! Academics are long-winded. Occupational hazard, I guess. No. Nope. Don't just play that off. No surprise, you were all dead on about a whole lot of things, such as my tendency to care too much about too many things, and the fact that it was a mistake to edit my toxic colleagues' emails back when we were getting along. I really did try to detach and stop giving him anything to work with, which are tips I learned when I Googled, quote, how to deal with a narcissist. I decided I had to stop being quiet when there was a chance that he might get that leadership position. That would have had a direct and negative impact on my work life. So I felt I had to speak up to protect myself. I just So I felt had, okay? Just want you to know this person did not proofread that letter.
Mm-hmm.
We had the mediation right before the podcast was released. Oh, that's good. So the advice that we toiled over. Oh, look at us. The advice that we toiled over was for absolute not. Is that what you're telling me? It was like a Harvard Business School case study.
I guess so.
We had the mediation right before the podcast was released. The session was with an officially neutral university ombudsman, not HR. I think the hope was to diffuse tensions, but that's like a mediator, I guess, to diffuse tensions before they become HR's problem, though Jack has definitely had previous run-ins with HR.
Oh, I don't doubt that for a second. He sounded like an animal.
The meeting was civil because Jack is very well behaved when the right folks are watching.
It's a narcissist, yeah.
And I was able to more or less keep my cool and say the most important thing I wanted to get across, that his behavior has been unprofessional and at times truly scary to me.
You say your behavior can be scary to me in a neutral tone. That's pretty shattering.
And as a result, I don't trust him to hold a leadership position. He didn't lash out in response, so there's that. Time will tell if any of this gets us closer to a civil and functional workplace. But if nothing else, I'm glad to have said what I said and glad I had a witness when I said it. One last detail. The best part of the meeting was when Jack tried to claim I'd violated a rule by bringing up his past behavior when I did. The ombudsman's response was, "Oh, I remember you mentioning that." Then she immediately changed the subject back to the concerns I was raising, which deflated Jack's attempt to, quote, get me on something.
Wow.
She was able to say without saying it that the accusation was BS, which is probably why she has the job she has. Some heroes don't wear capes. Boy, this is a long email. Thank you, Ronna and Bryan, for your insights. Thanks to the Carriage House members. What is this, the Oscars? Who gave Bryan, start singing a Dolly song. Who gave additional advice on Patreon.
Oh.
And thanks to Matt reminding me to chill out. Aren't you supposed to stick
Dolly.
me off?
Well, hello. Dolly.
If Badger from Breaking Bad himself is telling me to try CBD, I'm going to take that under advisement. I'm not sure I would. And special thanks to Bryan, who made me cry just a little bit when he said I deserve to be treated with respect. Thanks. I needed that.
You got it, babe.
When I received the lovely and unexpected gift of the lip balm, I'll keep it in my desk and use it every time I need to confront something difficult at work. Kiss, kiss. Desperate academic.
Why has Bette Midler been on a press tour, by the way?
I don't know. She's in, I don't know, but she's shooting a new movie with, she's in that Jonah Hill movie.
Oh, yes, she is.
But I don't think that's why.
Maybe it's because of Hocus Pocus. Is she just come around on Halloween now? I don't know.
She might.
Like Mariah Carey at Christmas.
But she had to sing to Stephen Colbert. And, he had to listen to her sing.
And she was on Andy.
Yeah. She's fun.
She's
okay.
fun.
She is fun. She twinkles.
Oh, she's
Sparkles.
a star.
She's
totally.
a sparkler. Yeah. Oh, she is a star.
Yeah.
She is a star.
And also like a self-made star,
Yes. Whatever the it factor is, she's got it.
She's got it.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, can I request a raise?
No.
Oh.
Actually, I shouldn't say that. Of course you can request a raise. Of course you can request.
Is it still hr@askronna.com? Because I got to tell you, Ronna.
You can
request
anything you want. I would never stop you from requesting.
Tony, will you note, because I don't have time to write the email, will you note that I'm requesting a raise?
Noted.
Thank you.
I have a very specific file that Mrs. Glickman makes me put those requests in.
Oh, good.
It's called the trash.
How dare you? Perfect.
Crimple, crumple, crimp.
Crunch.
It is one of the best sounds ever, the Macintosh trash sound.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's so satisfying.
Yeah.
The Macintosh. Now, this was the advice.
Macintosh. Well, I don't know if it even does that anymore, but it did.
Much better than the Commodore 64 sound.
It did on the Macintosh. Well, all Macs are just Macintoshes, Bryan.
You're absolutely right, Ronna. You're absolutely right. Very different than
that's their formal name.
Better than the Dell sound, better than the IBM, better than any of those.
Even better than Clippy.
Clippy I thought was he would have been fun for like a one night stand.
Oh, he was so annoying though.
But he would have been fun.
I didn't ask for your help.
Never.
The
amount of times Clippy that I would shut Clippy down.
Yeah,
it's actually humiliating.
I would turn on my computer.
He's like Britney in Salt Lake City.
Turn on my computer, turn off Clippy, and then get to work.
Me too.
Yeah.
Literally, I would start my morning with, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Looks like you're writing a note to someone. Did you think about indenting your paragraph?
No. Get off my lawn.
Clippy, what was through the other door at Clippy's house, He'd come out the door. It was like Monsters, Inc. He'd come out the door to do his
positivity.
Job. But what was, I don't think so. I think there was dead bodies everywhere. Behind
he came
Clippy's
out toxically positive.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he was showing.
Passive-aggressive is what he was.
Passive-aggressive.
Hey,
do you want to not be an idiot today?
Hey, it looks like you're trying to do something you don't know how to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of it.
Dear Ron and Bryan, and surely delightful guest, if applicable. No. Not really.
No. Well, we have Tony, Dante, and Sergio here. So one of them, maybe.
None of them are our guests today, but in any event, I must begin by thanking you for all the hours of entertainment you've provided me over the years. Whenever I need a laugh or an escape, I know that I can always turn to you for both.
Thank you.
Here's my question. Is it rude to cook something in addition to what is being provided by a private chef? The background. I am a mid-40s fruit living in Brooklyn with my husband of 11 years. I'm an amateur baker, but I think I can make the claim that I'm a very good amateur baker.
Nice.
I found Ed Kemper's Substack because of you and also love small batch bakes. Ed's got a new book coming out in the spring, so we're going to have him on.
Terrific.
And again, I haven't spoken to Ed since Garode was on, but I'm definitely sure that he's going to honor the making of the 400 cookies, and that if you bring a receipt saying you pre-ordered, if you bring a receipt saying you pre-ordered Ed's book, you can have one cookie from Ed.
That's a great idea.
But Ed hasn't approved it, but it's approved.
Now, do we know if anyone, Ed, if you need help finding someone to help set up like a folding table for your bake sale, you just let me know.
You're going to fly over and do it?
No, but I'll put up a Facebook request or something.
Oh, great. Task Rabbit.
Task Rabbit, yeah.
Ed posted his new kitchen the other day, and it looks absolutely stunning. And I had seen the before pictures because I was in London when Ed bought that house, and it looks
it's very difficult to redo a kitchen. So, and it's takes a lot of time, and
Oh, you can't imagine how gorgeous his kitchen looks. I mean, out into the garden and so much light. And so that's his sort of workspace now.
Yeah, no, mine's going to be my workspace too. I'm putting my desk in there, and it's huge. So,
have you thought about taking the wall down that goes to the living room?
No. I've thought about it just now, and
because there's a wall, you can't enter the kitchen that way, right?
No, you can. It's
got two doors?
Yes.
Oh, so why not create a little more space and bring in a little bit more light?
I would love to, Ronna. I'm not Daddy Warbucks. Do you understand?
But do they have to re-drywall your house anyway, or not really?
Yeah, they do in the kitchen, yeah.
But okay. Well, anyway, it's none of my business.
Really?
No, I mean, a little bit it is, but.
Well, congrats, Ed, on your kitchen.
It's beautiful. Everyone should go to his Instagram.
Why am I funding his folding table?
My husband has a small team at work, and they are planning a team building event, which is going to be a dinner hosted at our apartment with a private chef.
Okay.
Okay. My husband told me that his team has requested that I make the dessert for the event, even though the chef has one on the menu. Okay. I immediately refused, as I thought it would be deeply rude. That is such an easy answer to this. I can honestly shake my Macintosh.
It's you're hosting it. Make it.
If there's anything that being a server for years taught me, it's that you should never be rude to the person that's handling your food. However, my husband and now his team, as he has taken a poll, insists that it's not rude at all. They maintain that the chef will be paid either way, so they wouldn't care if there's an additional cake to serve. Ronna, Bryan, what should I do?
Yeah.
Was that a TikTok I just did?
Maybe.
I realize this is not a desperate situation, as you are so used to dealing with, and instead something far more frivolous. But am I overreacting? Should I take the compliment, make the cake, and move on with my life?
Yes.
Or is my reticence to do so actually rooted in something real? Thank you again for your time, your consideration, and your wonderful podcast, Bewildered Brooklyn Baker.
This is what I'll say, BBB. If it were someone else's party and they hired a private chef, I would have had a conversation with the host about this, and probably my default would have been don't.
Of course not. You can't bring a homemade dessert to someone else's catered party
affair
unless they have specifically approved it. That's their relationship with the chef to do.
Exactly. But this is happening at your home. I can't imagine your chef will be offended. I mean, I assume they'll still be able to serve theirs and say, I'm kind of known for this baked good, and people know that I do this. So you don't need to explain it. Just say I'm also serving my own cake.
Well, okay. Well, why don't you email the goddamn chef, whoever's organizing this, and say, my husband is going to do the dessert. He loves to bake. Can we add another past hors d'oeuvre or appetizer to the menu in lieu of a dessert?
Yeah. They'll say, of course.
Yeah. Oh, they'll say, okay, how about we do blank? Or they could say
bacon wrapped shrimp.
Or you could say they should, if they wanted the party to be a hit.
Yeah.
Either do bacon wrapped shrimp or tiny lamb chops.
Why not?
But the other thing you could say is he's making a pineapple upside down cake, as all good fruits do.
Of course.
Is there another dessert that could complement that? I.e., does this guy want to just do like a fruit charcuterie or whatever?
Sure.
But I would just take that. I would just move that right over to another column and say, what if we do a signature cocktail instead? What if we do another appetizer instead? What if we do an amuse-bouche? What if we do something else with that money instead of dessert? My husband really wants to make a cake and he's great at it. Guess what the chef's going to say? It's your menu. But if the chef does spend a lot, assuming this person has a lot of pride in what they do, if they do spend a lot of time doing a dessert and no one tells them and just says, oh, whoops, my husband made an eaten mess and everybody really kind of loves it, I wouldn't care for that if I was the chef.
No way, Jose.
I mean, I would understand, okay, fine, whatever. I'm a hired gun. But it's not, he's getting paid anyway. He has to go and he has to shop for it and he has to cook it and bake it and do all of these things. So just let him do something else where he can shine.
Yep.
Or maybe he'll be fun and say, I also do a chocolate cake. And he'll show up with Ed Kimber's chocolate cake, which was the single best chocolate cake I've perhaps ever had in my life.
His cake was the best chocolate cake I've ever had in my life.
Actually, give me the chef's number. I'm going to email him and say, and then I want him to say, oh, sure, of course, please have your husband do his dessert. And then I want him to do Ed Kimber's chocolate cake and bring it. And I want this guy to get his comeuppance for not being polite.
I agree.
No, there's a very simple solution. Just confer with the chef. That's all. Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
Hate that expression.
Me too. It's Australian, I think.
That explains it.
Well, there's no Dear Ronna or Bryan in this. It just cuts straight to it.
Straight to the question, huh? Okay.
After a long and often hopeless wait, I finally found the love of my life in my late 30s. We've been together for 2 years now, and she has made it clear that she would like to take the next step. And I honestly can't wait to officially start a family of our own together.
Okay.
Enough self-congratulatory exposition. Let us push onward through Ronna's groans to my predicament. I have an idea that this person's very successful in life. They are pushing through this email.
Pushing on.
Hell-bent. Her extended family members, with whom she's very close, own a jewelry store. Okay. I'm sure that she would love to have a ring from their shop, but I'm not sure how to approach them without, one, seeming like I expect a discount, and two, creating the potential for the surprise to be ruined. I'm looking at you, Cousin Sarah. Although we've explicitly discussed getting married, I do want the proposal to be a surprise and, of course, be the special moment that she deserves. Can I? This person has already thought of everything, by the way. This is a highly successful individual. Can I get a cheap dummy ring and then go shopping for the real thing together afterward? Is that cowardly?
Interesting.
I wouldn't describe it as cowardly necessarily. Would not having the final draft at the proposal potentially cheapen the experience for
Final
her?
draft.
What are
That's
you? What do you
fun.
work in
Yeah.
finance?
Yeah, that's fun.
Do I just go ring shopping elsewhere? God, one time I dated a guy from Wall Street who always said, "What are you up to, Tomo?"
What?
Meaning tomorrow.
I understood, but I've never ever heard that expression.
Ever in my life.
No.
Do I just go ring shopping elsewhere and risk offending the future fam? I personally would not do that. Do I suck it up and go to the family store and risk blowing the surprise? I know it's just a hypothetical, but I'd be pissed. For the record, I'd be happy to pay full price, but they would insist. I would say, no, please let me pay full, and we'd go through that whole performance. I just don't want him to think I was there just to save money. This person wastes no time. In any event, I love you.
Also, the girlfriend said, "I want to get engaged." They were like, "Got it." They're just on
done.
task.
On a mission, burning through it.
On task.
No peripheral.
Yep.
In
Check.
any event, I look forward to basking in the clarifying light of your combined wisdom. Love, insert fake
Clarifying
name,
light.
preferably something distinguished. Hold on a second. Are you telling me
him.
we heard from a straight man? I'm going to tell you what happened here.
Wait, I got very confused. A
I'm gonna tell
straight
you what
man
happened
wrote
here.
this letter?
I'm going to tell you what happened
So
here.
he knows that
She's
she
played
listens
this-
to this show.
She's played this in the car before. And he was like, I'll ask them. I'm not going to say, hey, how are you? I'm not going to say, dear, da-da-da-da. I mean,
Well, he doesn't even know about the style.
He's
guide.
like, I don't want to have to pretend to be nice to her family. So like, can we just get it moving here?
He doesn't even know about the style guide.
He followed it pretty well.
Yeah, but because he's all business. He's, as you
He had
say,
a-
he's a finance bro. He's getting
No
it done.
time. It is the
This
bluntest
guy's already
letter.
he's already saved the mortgage for their house that they're buying that
Oh,
she doesn't
totally.
even know about.
She's in good hands with him. I'm going to tell you that.
Yeah, this is the kind of guy you marry.
He's like, well, I've already thought this through. So I could do the dummy ring, or I guess if I have to talk to them, then I'm
Dummy
going to have to
ring.
pretend that I want to like.
My favorite thing here is that he said final draft. And that he also said, I'm looking at you, cousin Sarah.
He hates her.
I'll tell you something very important.
Cousin Sarah is the kind of person where one time she said, how's it going with her? Oh, it's good. You know, we have our challenges. And Sarah goes over and she said the relationship's been really challenging.
No, cousin Sarah's just a yenta that works at a Jewish jewelry store. That's all.
I got to tell you this.
Because you
This is
don't call it cousin Sarah with an H.
This is a good
unless
guy.
you know what you're dealing with.
He knows his wife's interests, AKA this show. And he wants to cover all his bases and he wants to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll tell you, from my opinion, Ronna.
He's doing his research and then he's executing.
I think you would really just be shooting yourself in the foot to, I don't have any of the other answers yet. You would be shooting yourself in the foot to not go through the family store. That is something I feel like you will just always hear about.
Here's what you do.
Yeah.
You have to have the final draft on the day. That's the first thing. Okay.
Okay. See, I would have said maybe she'd be open to the dummy
No.
ring, but no. Okay.
There's no dummy ring. Okay. There's a bonus ring, but there's no dummy ring.
Okay.
So if you want to get her a beautiful something else,
What the hell is a bonus ring?
another gorgeous ring, but not just some placeholder ring.
I see. I just want to know, Dante, as the straight man in this podcast, do you think a dummy ring would have been okay?
Oh my God. I really can't even entertain this.
He might not even be here anymore.
I hope he isn't.
I've never once thought about a ring.
Oh God.
Feel
Oh my God. What was the
tremendously
thing he
ill
said?
asleep. Okay.
I hope your girlfriend's listening, Dante. I really do. How long have you two been together now?
We're both opposed to rings.
Yeah, didn't you also say that she was opposed to getting a gift on her birthday? I don't believe it.
How long have you two
I
been
wouldn't say
together?
opposed, but we just don't typically do it. We just do
How
it.
long have you been together, Dante?
7 years.
Okay, I'm not going to. Dante didn't write the question and he didn't ask for advice.
By the way,
so
his
I'm not-
girlfriend is 1 in a million.
So
She's
I'm not
lovely.
gonna-
I met her once.
I'm not going to give it, but I'm just going to take a moment of silence.
Okay.
And then I'm going to get back to the question that was asked.
You
okay.
got it. You got it.
There is no dummy ring. Okay. The first thing you need to do is this. You need to go to talk to cousin Sarah, whoever the person in the position of influence is. and you need to treat this like a business arrangement. You need to say straight up, cousin Sarah, here's the situation.
Shut your trap.
I want to propose. I have 2 questions for you. If she hates this ring, can we melt it down and reset it? Okay? Can we get her what she wants if she hates what I pick?
Honestly, that is a nice idea.
Cousin Sarah's
That's a
first
good
answer
thing
should
to
be,
have someone in the family.
yes, no problem.
Yeah.
Absolutely no problem. We want satisfied customers here.
Yeah.
The next question you ask her is, you say to her is, and the other thing I'll say, Sarah, I like you. I've always liked you. If you leak a word of this to her or anyone else in the family, I'll never buy anything from you ever again. I don't expect a discount. I don't expect favors, but I will never buy another piece of jewelry from this establishment if you can't keep this secret.
Do you think Sarah's there every day?
Definitely. But she has a lot of appointments that she has to go to.
Yeah. I think that's a great idea. I think you have to buy from the family store. Plus, I think actually with what
you
Ron
have
is
to,
saying,
otherwise they'll hate your guts. You can't.
forever.
This is, remember the
Don't
florist?
enter. Yeah.
Remember the florist?
Oh my God, of course.
Yeah.
You know what? Instead of a ring, why not just get her a giant fruit stripe painted horse?
I would love one.
She might like that even better.
Remember that artwork? It was gorgeous. I would argue that it is more important for you to buy this ring from them than it is to get the ring right for her.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is your future. These people aren't going anywhere. I'm not saying you need to please them, but you sure don't need to create a broigus here with these people.
Mm-hmm.
You can always get her another ring.
You could also say,
but she will be disappointed if you're doing it as a surprise. If she has not expressed that she wants to help pick out the ring, then she will be disappointed that you don't have a real ring for her. There is, of course, other people do this and they don't think it's anti-romantic or whatever the word is, unromantic.
they propose without a ring?
No, God, no.
Oh, I don't
I
know.
mean, I'm sure people do.
I actually strangely am more in Dante's camp than in
save
this
your
person's.
bread tie. Well, this girl wants a ring.
Yeah, no, I know.
She
It's
comes from a
beautiful.
family of jewelers.
Great.
But you could also say to her, I suppose, I mean, she has expressed, it depends. If you want it to be a surprise, that's what he said, right? So, okay, so forget what I'm going to say. Because I'll never forget someone said to me when Bob and I were dating.
Mm-hmm.
They said, oh, when are you going to get,
Was this that time you guys went to Schwab's, Ronna?
No, darling, no. When I was discovered and I said, I'm fine. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
I don't need the headache.
I don't need it.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
I don't need the headache.
Yeah.
Thank you. You would put me in pictures. Thank you. I'll just take the compliment.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I'll pay for my own milkshake. Thank you very much. It was a nice compliment to get, you know.
I'm sure.
I had a 22-inch waistline at that time. I mean,
unbelievable.
Course, you know.
Unbelievable.
Marilyn's had nothing on my hourglass.
I believe it.
In any event, this person said to me, God, I could see her face clear as day right now.
Wow.
She said to me, oh, how long have you been with your boyfriend?
Wow.
Okay, fine, whatever. Do you think you're going to be getting engaged? I said, I mean, I don't really know. I hadn't really thought about it. And I said, she said, well, you're going to go ring shopping with him, right? And I said, absolutely not. And she said, well, it's a very big decision. It's very expensive and it's a very big decision. And I said, as far as I know, there's about 2 surprises you can look forward to in life that you want, plenty of surprises you don't want. 1, getting married, if that's what you want to do, being proposed to.
Mm-hmm.
2, not anymore, but in my day, it was the gender of your child. Finding out that you're pregnant. And
a genuine surprise.
Child. Those are the only genuine surprises that there were. There's still 1 left, which is if you want it.
Yeah.
And I'll say, as I got older, I came around to that because there are men for whom this is too weighty of a decision. And they really do. And there are women who want to shop for the ring. and they want to do it that way. And
Sure,
then
group
then
effort.
they just want the proposal to be a surprise. It's not a surprise that we're getting married, but it's a surprise the way that you asked me.
Yeah.
And that is all about everyone's different levels of operating anxiety and comfort and whatever.
Yeah.
It seems to me that you know this girl well enough, and this, you two, you know, your way, and that she wants the whole shebang surprise. But the most important thing I would say, and by the way, she may have already told her cousin, "Oh, I want a cushion cut." That's the end of it. I already know that.
Yeah. What's that?
Just a, you know, beautiful,
like a
like
diamond you could sleep
like
on.
an emerald cut, but softer.
Okay,
on
that
the
still
edges.
doesn't. Okay, I'll have to look these things up. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever she wants, she might have already made it known to her
Caroline
family.
Manzo's ring was shaped like a birthday cake.
What?
Yeah.
I'm going to need to Google that.
Mm-hmm.
The most important thing here is that you need to get Cousin Sarah to shut her trap. You can play this for her if you want, because you'll never look at her the same way again if the word gets out. And the other thing is you need to ask her, can we redo this if we need to? And Cousin Sarah, you can tell you right now, there's only one answer to that question. It's yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's your gift to the bride and the groom. You'll redo the ring if they need to redo it.
When Vicky Gunvalson, actually, this is a good story to tell when you proposed to your, when Vicky Gunvalson from Housewives of Orange County did like a crossover episode or something with Real Housewives of New Jersey. It was an ultimate girls trip thing, something, Best of Housewives. They didn't end up airing it, but Vicky thought Caroline Manzo was the van driver and gave her luggage to load into the van.
That's great.
Yeah.
Who's getting a giveaway? This terrific guy that's proposing?
Mm-hmm.
Or what was the other question about?
I don't know. Something about catering a cake. Can they make their own cake for the private chef?
No. Give this great guy who wrote into
Yeah, what are we going to get him, though?
He wrote into her girl.
Well, I don't think we've ever given a guy a gift, like a straight guy a gift.
And also, we're not supposed to give gifts that are transferable. But I'm going to let him choose. Okay. He wrote into his girlfriend's favorite podcast and said, "How do I do this?"
It didn't say, "Hi, how are you?"
By the way, again, is proof that he is either a tech bro or a finance bro or a corporate attorney or something, because what he has done, he has an ironclad backup for his proposal scheme.
The pedals to the metal.
But if anything goes wrong, he says to her, "Ronna approved it."
It's so true.
You want to hear it? Because Ronna approved it. But meanwhile,
mic drop.
She must, if she listens to the podcast, the surprise is already ruined anyway. So I'm a little confused. Is it humanly possible that there is a straight man that listens to this podcast whose girlfriend doesn't?
I want to shake this man's hand because I think we're about to broker a big time peace deal.
I bet it's pretty well manicured.
Honestly, I'm really impressed.
Maybe.
There's hope for this world. There's hope for this world.
Maybe he is so smart that he's even another chess move ahead, which is that cousin Sarah listens to this podcast.
Sarah, lay off. Keep your mouth shut.
I'm going to need a follow-up from him. And darling, the only thing you've done wrong here is you could be more polite. You could have written Dear Ronna and Bryan.
Yeah.
And opened with a compliment. Mm-hmm. Okay? Instead of just barreling in here saying, sorry, I've got another meeting in the conference.
What do you think? This is the rodeo?
In 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. This isn't, what do they call those like swing spaces? You know, this isn't a swing space. Like, we'll just have our meeting by the coffee machine.
Go outside the New York Stock Exchange and pretend to go hump that bull and take a picture. They love doing that.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do you see them doing it all the time?
After they've had a few, of course.
Had a few. We were talking about straight men that had a few.
Blowing off steam.
Send their dick pics to people, to other men.
Yeah.
In any event.
My dick. Isn't that cool? So
we'll
cool
see,
I have a
we'll
dick.
see you at the Kiki, at the Spooky
We'll see you
Key.
there. Yeah.
I want to tell people, so you know, the AI Social Club is, of course, quarterly now. It's seasonal, shall we say.
Mm-hmm.
And it is seasonal.
Yeah.
And on next season, so this is spooky season, but the next season we'll do, the next AI Social Club will be for the holidays.
Winter holidays.
And it will coincide with the holidays. So basically, if you want to buy, Tony still wants to know what we're going to give her. I'll tell him in a second. I forgot to tell him.
Okay.
I know what we're going to give them.
Yeah.
If you want to buy the one-off box, that will then get you entrance to the Kiki, that one-time holiday party Kiki, where the whole gang is there together.
That's right.
So.
Fabulous.
And I'm working on some incredible concepts right now. So we'll see.
Nice.
It's going to land. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm back to cozy for this year.
We
Don't you
need
think
it.
It's what we
oh my
need?
God, we need it.
Yeah. This is like the pandemic all over again.
It absolutely is.
I'm approaching it in that.
This is 2020.
Manner. Yeah. Okay. I am going to say we always give our brides the lip balm with their initials on it. Mm-hmm. That's what we give our brides. Or
Has Steve Bannon come out with a lip balm yet? I would buy it. It's beautiful lips and skin.
He probably has very chapped lips. So.
Oh, without question.
If it works for him, he uses like fisherman's friend lozenges, And
then doesn't brush his teeth.
And then how many cigarettes do you think he smokes?
It's on a constant stream. Inhaling and exhaling through his nose.
This guy that they let out of prison, that's not the same guy that was on his yacht that got arrested, is it?
The crypto billionaire?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Remember there was a Chinese guy a businessman on his yacht.
I don't remember that.
That he couldn't land anywhere. And anyway, Bannon had an entanglement with him.
Bannon says the third term's a slam dunk.
Bonk.
Mm-hmm.
Bang, bang, bang. Bong, bong, bong. Mm-hmm. TiVo.
For sure.
He can either have the lip balm with her name on it, with her initials on it.
Okay.
Or he can have a coconut cake to enjoy with her after the proposal.
Ooh, that's sweet. I like that.
So get back to us, bro. Okay.
Do I look gay eating this coconut cake?
We got to make sure we're going to get this to you ASAP.
Yeah.
In case the proposal's Tomo.
Don't worry, you won't have to use a knife and fork. Just shove it in your mouth.
Sorry, it's not a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue.
Oh,
that's what he really
dope.
wanted. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, my dear. AISocial.club, Patreon. Join us for we're about to do the candy tasting right now.
Now.
Get over there for our video newsletter. We're doing a video newsletter, and then Tony, I imagine, will also summarize it in the letter, but I could be wrong. Well, I'll talk to Tony about that after this. Get on der. Dem does. Wooder. Kiss, kiss.
Wooder.